of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Cougars. Today is Wednesday, February 19th. Welcome to SCTV News. I'm Cody Simon.
And I'm Jannar Thomas. Both of our soccer teams begin the CIF playoffs this week. Our boys team earned the 4th seed in CIF Division 4. The Cougars have a bye in the first round. They host a quarterfinal game this Friday night at Cougar Stadium.
Over on the girls' side, the Cougars earned a spot in CIF Division 1. Their first game is tonight, at home, against Rancho Bernardo. Kickoff is at 5 p.m., and with a win, our girls would advance to play Scripps Ranch this Saturday. Admission is free for tonight's game, so it's a great time to support our teams as the Cougars defend last year's Division 1 championship.
World's famous stage performer Dean Chisnall is returning to Steel Canyon's theater. Mr. Chisnall will be on stage next Saturday, February 29th. He will answer questions and perform songs from famous stage musicals. Tickets are $20 on our website. Members of our music and theater departments are excited for his return to Steel.
I am excited for his concert on February 29th at 7 p.m. Being able to see such an experienced actor, sing all of these songs for us that he's had experience with, and then the stories that go along with them, followed by this massively informational Q&A, is just an amazing experience and opportunity to be able to go to. I think students should come to the Q&A because of just how rare of an opportunity this is. Being able to see a professional actor who has toured Europe, has done productions in the West End Theater, that experience and opportunity is just a very rare one and one that we're very fortunate to have. So taking advantage of that is definitely something you're going to want to do.
Hey, class of 2020. There's a single event on Steel Canyon campus, actually not here, it's over at Steel Canyon Golf Course, that is seniors only, and it's the senior banquet. You guys want to come and find out the reveal for prom, where it's at, what the theme is, see who won for senior standouts, you need to come. It's a really good event. I kind of consider it a pre-reunion, so when people are kind of looking at what do I go to this for, why would I go, it gives you an opportunity to see some of those friends you may have lost touch with over the last 4 years as you're getting ready to leave this place permanently. So hope to see you there.
Steel Canyon is dedicated to building community among its students. Between Say Something, Start With Hello, and Unity Day, our school works to make our campus a safe place. But what can students do to help? Caden Strobel, Jannar Thomas, and Savannah Cushman have this special report.
The safety of students is taken very seriously by the teachers and advisors here at Steel Canyon. Bullying, an obvious problem at nearly any school, is a top concern for our administration.
Safety is our number one priority. We recognize that parents aren't going to send their students to us if we don't provide a safe environment for our students, and learning can't take place unless our students are feeling safe in the learning environment.
I don't know why, human nature, people pick on other people. I think they find a weakness, and I don't know if it makes them feel better about themselves because they can put somebody else down. It's a problem everywhere.
We also have several clubs at our school that are meant to deal with cyberbullying, bullying, and harassment. One club example is Start With Hello, ran by Mrs. Serbin and Miss West, which can give you advice on how to stay safe online and how to deal with face-to-face harassment.
Because people can be anonymous online, and because people can post something that they know is going to disappear quickly, people are more willing to take a risk and be mean in that way. And so if something is happening like that, the best solution is to have some kind of evidence so you can utilize it as a starting point for discussion with someone that you do trust.
Now that you have heard what our advisors have to say, let's get a word from our fellow students. Their opinions also have a say in this. Do they think that Steele is doing everything they can to make our school as safe as it can be?
I'm fine with it. Like, you guys can improve more stuff, but in general, I don't feel like I'm getting harassed or anything.
To be honest, I feel like the safety is like okay, cause like there is a lot of like security or like narcs around. So I mean, I guess it's good.
Probably enjoy social media, but have you considered the downsides? A recent study from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services found the rate of depression increased by 52% in teens and 63% in young adults in the past decade.
I think it's a great connector. It's a great way to communicate. On the flip side of that, it can be isolationist. It keeps people by themselves and it takes away from the face-to-face contact. So just recognizing that and making sure we're providing education and make sure to keep them safe, and also figure out how we can utilize that as an educational tool.
I think social media is great for students. I think it allows them to be socially interactive with people that they might not normally speak to on a daily basis, but it obviously has some obvious drawbacks. If students feel excluded from certain situations, or they feel as though they have a lens with which to say something that they might not otherwise say to someone's face.
Social media. There are many platforms used for sharing joyful moments and many personal experiences. According to Statista.com, there are over 2.5 billion downloads throughout these apps, but these apps can cause many controversies through parents and children, with many pros and cons with using these applications.
The cons are like people recording fights, people like just like bad influences and stuff like that, because people can get influenced into a lot of things with social media.
There's a lot of bad people that could be on Instagram.
Social media is prominent in today's world and one of the caveats of cyberbullying. A recent study from the Youth Risk Behavior Surveillance System found 15% of teenagers from the ages 12 to 18 reported being cyberbullied. Finding the correct way to deal with a bully and report one is important, so here's what to do.
I think they should talk to an adult because bullying is not okay, and it can lead to like suicides. I mean, yeah, talk to an adult.
Whether or not you choose to use social media is up to you. Just beware of the risks you are taking and stay safe online. For SCTV News, I'm Caden Strobel.
Every Wednesday, SCTV News is partnering with the special education teachers and students in room D110 for a weekly weather report. Here's what to expect for the rest of the week.
Good morning, Cougars. My name is Alexia with your weather report. This week, I'm going to be cloudy with temperatures with 60 and 70s. That's the weather report. Now back to the news. Where are Cougars? Cougar Brad, get some.
The San Diego Register of Voters is looking for more student volunteers to work during the upcoming primary election. You can earn community service hours and help the primary run smoothly. You can go to the website sdvote.org for an application. The Register needs dozens of volunteers, so please consider helping out.
Some of Steele Canyon's best student artists will be featured at a local art gallery. Studio C is hosting the Designing the Future exhibit. The gallery is on Main Street in El Cajon, and 6 Steele Canyon students will be featured. There's a reception this Friday from 5 until 8 p.m., and the art will be on display through March 6th.
Girls soccer is home against Rancho Bernardo in the first round of the CIF playoffs at 5 p.m. Academic League is on the road at Granite, JV at 3:30, and Varsity at 4.
That's all the news we have for today. Have a great Wednesday. Rah-rah Cougars.
Cougar Pride.
Get some.